What if the harder you try, the more you block your success? Letting go creates more growth than trying to control ever will. The harder you push, the tighter you squeeze, the more stuck things seem to get. You're refreshing metrics, obsessing over the right move, replaying what didn't work. You're staring at the same analytics dashboard for the 10th time today, feeling that familiar knot in your stomach, convinced that if you just check one more time, the answer will appear or things will suddenly start moving forward. And instead of clarity, you look up. Instead of breakthrough ideas, you blank out. And instead of the movement and momentum, things slow down right when you need the speed. Why? Because force sends a threat and scarcity signal to your brain. When your system thinks it's not safe unless you hit a number or see the results you want, it shuts down the exact strategic and creative thinking and energy that growing your business needs from you. So in this video, I'm going to share with you why gripping harder slows you down and the mindset shift that gets you back into creation, into precision, and into power. Your brain runs on a threat versus creation toggle. When you're in creation mode, you have great ideas, you make sharp decisions, you solve real problems, and you move clean and fast. But when you're in threat mode, your thinking narrows, you see less options and possibility, you fixate on control, and you default into survival tactics dressed up as strategy. And the thing is, you don't flip into this threat mode because something is actually wrong. You flip because you're trying to force results to arrive in your way on your timeline. Every time you refresh, recheck, obsess, it's your system saying, it's not okay until I get certainty. And that energy, it kills clarity and it kills expansion. You stop thinking like a creator and you start thinking like a beggar. And the worst part is that uncertainty gets flagged as a problem, something to eliminate instead of navigate. But every successful entrepreneur learns to tolerate uncertainty. Take the tension because you have to. Uncertainty is a given. What separates those who continue to grow and expand is how they lead through it. And that starts with letting go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the demand for the result to look how you want it to look or to show up when you want it to show up. You're not gripping the timeline like it owes you. Letting go says, I trust what I'm building. I trust who I'm becoming. I trust the process to deliver in its own timing, not mine. Think about the last time you walked away from a problem you couldn't solve. You went for a drive, you took a shower, and bam, the perfect solution just dropped into your head. That wasn't luck. That was your brain shifting out of threat and back into creation mode. Letting go is how you return to that flow. And that's where growth happens, not from grip, but from grounded trust and openness to receiving. When you're trying to control outcomes, you're actually resisting reality. You're trying to bend the process to your will. And that resistance costs stress, and it costs you the exact results you're wanting to see because you burn energy on the wrong things. Flow isn't about not making effort, it's about non-resistance. Clarity in chaos, focus in uncertainty. Letting go returns you to the alignment with your vision instead of noise, to the truth of possibilities instead of panic, to the moves that actually create and keep momentum going. So how do you actually shift out of threat mode when you're feeling pressure? You train yourself to catch the grip and then choose differently. So start with your language. How you speak to yourself is everything. The words you use are what your system listens to. Your mind doesn't respond to the reality around you or to possibility. It responds to the words you speak. So trade pressure phrases like, I need this to work right now, or why is this not happening, for conviction-based direction. I am fully committed. Results follow when I stay consistent. It's not fluffy, it's accurate. And that tone keeps you in creation mode. And reframe what you're seeing. So when numbers are lower than you want or growth feels slow, don't catastrophize it. It doesn't mean failure. It means not yet. So swap it's not working with it's not here yet. And here's what I'm adjusting, or here's what I'm doing next. So it names reality without making it a problem. Next, you want to interrupt the checking spiral. That compulsion to refresh your metrics, to reread that email, to check if anything's changed. That's your system trying to find safety through control. You're chasing certainty instead of creating it within you. So next time you catch yourself doing it, just stop. Take a deep breath and then ask, what is one action I can control right now? What is one thing that can move things forward right now? Then do that. Simple. You're redirecting anxious energy into strategic action. Another thing you want to do is notice when letting go actually works. Pay attention to what happens when you stop obsessing. So the times that you stepped away from a problem and came back with the answer. The times you stopped checking and made better decisions. The breakthrough or ideas that came right after you finally relaxed. These aren't accidents. They're proof that your brain works better when you're not gripping or pushing. Start collecting this evidence. It builds trust in the process. And make it your identity. Don't just practice letting go as a technique. Make it who you are, because it's all about aligning with your future self. And she doesn't operate from the need to control. She operates from complete trust in herself. So tell yourself, I'm the kind of woman who leads from conviction, not pressure. I'm an entrepreneur who sets high standards and trusts my process to deliver results. I'm the kind of person who controls my actions and releases the timeline. When it's your identity, you stop fighting the urge to control. You're just operating how you operate. It's just who you are. If you want to train this letting go of control fast, I teach clients how to use the Sedona method to drop wanting to control in under a minute on a subconscious level. But even without that, these practices will shift how you show up. After a week of this, letting go won't feel risky. It'll feel like power. So remember, force is fear in disguise. Flow is power without pressure. And letting go is how you actually grow. You already know how to push. You're great at making effort, right? But the future you, the version of you who's scaled and who's achieved the bigger results you want, she stays strategic, she operates with conviction, and she trusts in uncertainty. She creates from clarity and focus, not from trying to control. The future you is waiting for you to let go. So next time you're tempted to refresh, recheck, and respin, don't. Just breathe and ask, what's the move that aligns with who I'm becoming? Do that and let go of the rest. Right now, drop a comment below and tell me, where in your business are you going to practice letting go this week? And if you want more tools to hardwire the mindset to become who your business needs you to be, the next step is in my completely free Intentional Creator Challenge. The link is below. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can do anything, and I'll see you next time. Bye.